this is Surya Saha and welcome to the Insurtech Story Podcast, the platform to spread knowledge on insurance innovation, digital disruptions and entrepreneurship. Our website insurtechstory.com, and we are available on Spotify, Apple, Google, Audible and Amazon Music. Today we will discuss on the topic offering life insurance solutions to first generation customers. And for now, I'm delighted to welcome our guest, Sethian Phraw, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Forte Life in Cambodia, which at the time of writing is the largest life insurer in Cambodia in terms of its customer base. Mr. Sethian is among the few Cambodian senior leaders who pioneered life insurance in 2012 when he joined Manulife Cambodia as the Chief Legal and Compliance Officer and later becoming the Chief Partnership and Distribution Officer. Throughout his career, Sethian has received several accolades, most notably the Royal Order of the Kingdom of Cambodia, Mohasena, the Grand Officer from the King of Cambodia, for his contribution towards insurance, education, and legal communities. Apart from this, he has also received the Young Leader of the Year award in 2021 from Asia Insurance Review and inclusion in the Asian Legal Business 40 Under 40. So Sethian, a warm welcome to the show, and must say, what a great achievement.
Thank you very much, Surya, for such a nice and kind introduction. And hello to all the audiences listening to the Insurtech Story Podcast. Thank you for dialing in.
Once again, Sethian, welcome on board, and it's such a pleasure to talk to you today. We are going to discuss a very important topic, that how life insurance solution is actually being absorbed, adopted, perceived perhaps by the first generation customer as we see it today. So how do you tailor life insurance solutions to meet the unique needs and concerns of first generation customers, considering their diverse background and financial priorities? Any feedbacks, any observations that you see from the Asian subcontinent and of course in the Cambodian market?
Okay, thank you very much, Surya, for such a practical and important question to open up the discussion. As you already mentioned in the introduction of me, that at the moment Forte Life is a market leader in protecting 860,000 lives in Cambodian market alone. So this is representing about 10% of adult population in the country, which is a phenomenal, absolutely amazing achievement that we have had here. And this has not been happening by coincidence or by chance, but it's really an extreme work and extreme and amazing result done by the team here. So how do we get here? I would say that in Cambodian market, to operate life insurance, we also face similar to other players in the market when the business life insurance never existed at all. It's only started 12 years ago at that time. So it's a different environment, it's a different ball game, it's a different situation compared to other emerging or other more developed life insurance markets, because we are talking about selling trust, we are talking about selling promise, selling relationship, selling the future, something so intangible. But for us, for Forte Life, how do we tailor our life insurance solution? Because how we do it, let me start with how we get here. Forte Life is a subsidiary of the Forte Group. So we are incorporated in Singapore. That's where our holding company is. So basically, we have to comply with both the regulations in Singapore and Cambodia. We also have a subsidiary in Laos. Uh, so we've been in the market in Cambodia for the longest time among other players in Cambodia, 25 years basically. So during these 25 years, we have grown into a significant scale that on the general insurance markets space, we occupy 44% market share based on the gross premium, total premium. So we know our customer, we know our partners, whether they are banks, microfinance, multinational companies, international NGOs, or other organizations, and they trust us. They get the product from us. They buy insurance solution, whether it's life insurance, pension, long-term savings, or even protection or medical product to protect their employees. And our individual customer, we also know them well because we've been in the market for the longest time compared to other players. So leveraging on this kind of seniority in terms of our operations in the market, we know what they need. We know their history. We know how they've gone through based on the sad story of Cambodian political and social development back in the 70s and 80s, the genocide, the poverty, and everything, and then the recovery stage. So we've been part of this journey. Our Cambodian team, our Cambodian founder, and Singaporean founder as well. They've been here for. Actually, even Singaporean founder, they've been here like for 30 years already in Cambodia. So they've been part of this transition and development. That's why we have the trust, we have the relationship, we have the partnership, the collaboration that we get from our partners and customer. Case in point, I'd like to get to Forte Life. Specifically at the group level, we have about 10 nationalities, different and quite diverse background of insurance professional and leaders who used to work in other markets, multinational company, and in the region, and they've been with Forte Life, Forte Group. So leveraging this kind of international experience and knowledge with our local talent and expertise, and with this journey, we are all able to offer our group, both group life and individual life products to different segments, whether they are corporate client or individual clients. And our onboarding process, our product design are quite simple, innovative, and sensible, without compromising the underwriting standard that the industry adopts, and also the risk management framework that as a life insurance we have to adopt. And our distribution, we adopt quite a diverse distribution network, which I often call this omni distribution channel. So we have four. We have bank insurance, we have agency, we have direct, and we have brokerage channels. We are the only life insurance company, I would say, in Cambodia, offering such kind of unique products combined between individual life and group life, and quite an omni distribution network to reach out and solve different needs of our customer. That's why last year, 2023, Forte Life won 2 international awards for our product innovation and fastest growth in Cambodian market. Thank you.
Absolutely. I think that's a phenomenal journey. And of course, when a market which is really underinsured, and how innovation and technology is helping to propel that, I think that's a remarkable achievement. And how do you see any how do you see the new generation perceiving life insurance in general?
Well, I would say that in terms of this new generation, first generation, how they perceive life insurance initially, Surya, to be honest with you, and the audience who are listening, that it was quite an uphill battle. I'd like to compare that.
Right.
Because their grandfathers, their parents, their grandmother, their relatives, they never heard, they never experienced it before. And in Cambodian language, the word like insurance and bank, they are quite similar. How we say in Khmer, in Cambodian language. So they say, are these the same? If I put the money in the bank, I will get it back, like deposit, and can I get it back for this insurance, life insurance? And we say no, it's not like that. We are within the financial system, but we are different. So it takes a lot of educational effort.
Yeah, absolutely.
To overcome this kind of challenge. And yeah, over time we did. We worked together, with the insurance regulator that put educational program as one of their priorities in their insurance development strategy, and they really going out there all around the country to educate and inform the public about life insurance benefits. In the meantime, the insurance association and different life insurance company also work collectively and separately to ensure that they set aside and really implement this kind of heavy investment on market education and the importance of long-term protection for Cambodian family. So these are the two efforts. And after that, even Forte, when I took over the business, I became the CEO last year. We implemented new strategy on branding and consumer awareness to ensure that people really appreciate the long-term commitment and financial planning. And the outcome of that, I would say, Surya, at the moment we have more than 1 million Cambodian populations are using life insurance. Based on the industry statistic, as of Q1 this year, we got around 1,400,000 lives already protected by all the life insurance company in the market. So it's a phenomenal result, but it's not enough. And this is the thing that Surya, what you are doing here, and at the media or at the educational entity or mechanism doing to promote the importance of financial planning, to promote how digital plays in the life insurance and the financial sectors. All these are all the good things that have been happening, not just for at the market, but you also try to do that in Cambodian market. I think this is like such an amazing initiative that we need to work together to continue to overcome the barrier and get more people protected in Cambodia.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's a very diverse journey, and of course, the path towards success is definitely not an easy one, right? So, where do you see some of the common misconception or barriers that first generation individuals face when considering life insurance, and how can these be effectively addressed to encourage a better participation and understanding? Of course, you mentioned a lot on how you have really strategized towards better branding and customer awareness, which is nothing but on the education side. What are some of the misconceptions or barriers that you see here?
I would say that two things that the challenges, and I also would say opportunities that life insurance player like Forte Life are able to do more. One is trust. So this is a market where they experience some small incident or things that really happen in a similar sector that make them some people felt that you're gonna do something with my money, and how do I know that you're gonna take care of my family or me, because by that time I'm no longer around, or I'm in critical condition in a hospital, or like, oh, maybe I'm old, at that time, because when the policy matures. So this is one about trust, and oh, where are you from, your company, things like that. And the second opportunity or thing that we are able to do better as an industry, Surya, is around how to plan for the future. And we are not talking about 1 month or 6 months or 1 year, like insurance, we are talking about 10, 20, 30 years. And as a society, Cambodia, we went through a significant upheaval in our history in terms of genocide, the war, poverty. So my parents generation, my generation, we have gone through this kind of survival mode. We try to survive day by day, week by week, month by month in the past. So with this kind of now peaceful and very strong economic recovery, people are being asked and explained that, oh, you should plan for your future, for your retirement 30 years from now, 20 years from now, 10 years, or plan for your children education, set aside some fund or for your retirement, or to protect your loan, to protect your home, to protect you in case of any significant medical bill happens to you or someone in the family. So it's tough, it's challenging to visualize this kind of unseeable future to our clients, but no one can avoid all this kind of risk from happening, whether that's hospitalization, accident, or getting old, or losing the income, or losing their home. Nothing's gonna no one can prevent that from happening, but how to manage it, how to transfer this kind of risk, and how to set aside certain incomes for this kind of long-term planning. So I will go back to the second response that I explained to you earlier, Surya, around how have we overcome this kind of two challenges around trust and long-term planning. So it has been a collective effort, and it's separately done by even Forte Life, the regulators, insurance regulators, and authority, the insurance association, the media. So we all have done our part, and this is not over. This has to be continued. This has to be reinforced, because we have not covered enough people in Cambodia. I'm talking about 1.4 million people got protected in Q1, and in that Q1 this year, and in that number, Forte Life protected 860,000 already. So it's not enough. We need to do more. A lot of people, in particular in provinces, not in major city, only Forte Life can protect, but not other players. And we don't want to be a sole provider, or in those areas. We'd like more life insurer, more insurance company going out there and helping solving financial solution for our Cambodian customers. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So insurance or financial services, trust and belief plays a very important role, especially in the new generation products, and of course the consumers who perceives and adopts it. In what ways can financial advisors or insurance professionals build trust and rapport with first generation clients to facilitate informed decision making regarding life insurance options or even for long term financial planning? What are the examples that you're seeing in the Cambodian market?
Oh, this is such a, you really hit the nail on the head, Surya, for this question where, for us, for the Life and Insurance Association of Cambodia, Insurance Regulator of Cambodia, and all the players here see, a professional insurance advisor or insurance professionals, yeah, if they are not working in the distribution role, to be equipped with the right mindset and right skill sets, because we are talking about our customers money here. We are talking about someone's future, financial future, family's future, the society and the country domestic savings here. So I would like my team, usually to have this kind of broader thinking and perspective that what you are doing is creating significant impact to the Cambodian families, to someone's future, because one family's future or children depend on you, depend on us. We don't want their homes taken away because the parent who borrowed the money from the bank pass away in an accident. Who's gonna take care of the home? Who's gonna take care of the loan? Who's gonna take care of the education of the children? Because the main borrowers are no longer around. And then imagine this is happening to your family. Imagine this is happening to those who you know very well. So we've been doing a lot. For Tailor in particular, we have our own training center that provide regular training to insurance agent, our bank assurance staff, our direct sales team, and also our brokers partner, to ensure that we continue to refresh them and equip them with the right skill set and knowledge before they go out to meet with the clients. And this is not done only by Forte Life, Forte Group as a whole. If you go around Cambodian insurance market, I would say you will come across someone who say, "Oh, I used to work in Forte Life. Oh, sorry, Forte. Oh, yeah, I've been working with Forte, or I know someone in Forte," because Forte as a group, we spend so much financial investment. We put so much investment into people's training and development. And this is something that's so in line with the insurance regulator. Insurance regulator of Cambodia is also setting up an insurance school. So they've been working so hard before the setup of the school to have even like a rigorous and professional certification program for insurance agents and intermediaries, and including the top management like myself, CEO and directors of company, had to gone through this kind of proper, had to go through the fit and proper review process. And I'm talking about the legal framework, talking about the licensing for agent, and all the other things that being done by the regulator, association, and Forte Life, only to build a very solid and lasting foundation for this kind of very important industry that we are selling trust, we are selling promise, we are selling the future and the relationship. And to have this kind of business, continue to go up. Just like we are building a skyscraper here, high-rise building. So we are, in the meantime, these days, laying down very, very strong and durable, lasting foundations. And we know that this is such an important one that uh, everyone has been focusing on a lot. That's why insurance school, you will see it soon, that's being set up by the regulator and by other players in the market. Forte Life, in particular, Forte Group have been very active and one of our leading players in that space. Thank you.
Absolutely. And so you have actually mentioned a very, very important point. Education and awareness on insurance and any other financial products. I think it should be a basic curriculum when people starts their schooling. And any initiatives like this, as you mentioned, the insurance school, it's so important for the general public to really get the required training, understanding on what these products all about, why they need these products. Do they really able to balance their thought process with the kind of perception they have, and what exactly is an offer, and how the organization, the associations, and the entire ecosystem is coming together to actually do better for the society through products like insurance, which is the real existence of a concept like insurance when it started back in the long back in the United Kingdom. So I think the fantastic initiative, and congratulations to the entire ecosystem and Forte Life, and of course to your leadership, and very well articulated thoughts in life insurance that you have shared. Thank you so much, and a fantastic discussion for sharing all the important use cases and of course the key highlights today. I'd truly like to have you as our guest, Sitan.
Thank you very much, Surya. The pleasure is mine, honor is mine, because such an important and very, we are talking about the future here. When people start to make more income, like Cambodian society, it's important that we prepare them for the long term. We prepare them for a very good future and sustainable future for the family, and really appreciate what you've been doing here. So I really encourage you to do more, and I'm very happy and honored to be part of this journey in your story podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sita. Definitely a pleasure and an honor to have you on board. And last, to wrap this up, you were listening to the Insurtech Story podcast, and see you at our next episode. Till then, take care and stay safe. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye. Thank you.